here we are. We're going to use Mr. Skeleton Man as our demo person today. I'm going to show you what you need to do for lymphatic drainage, for self-massage, if you've had a lot of damage in the low abdomen pelvis area to affect the legs. So a lot of people after various types of surgeries, perhaps cancer, radiation, etc., you're going to have a lot of damage in this area, and so you have to do a little bit of adjustment. You can't just go ahead and bring all of that swelling up from the legs through the normal pathways. So normally what you're going to do with lymphatic drainage of the lower body is you're going to do your strokes all the way up towards the groin. Then the lymph nodes in the groin are going to concentrate the lymph, they're going to concentrate the lymph and then bring them into the deep lymph nodes and vessels and bring them up to where they dump back into the circulatory system. Now, when you've had a bunch of surgery in here or damage in the pelvic region or lymph nodes removed from cancer, etc., you can't do regular treatment up to the groin because you're going to overload the system and you're actually going to cause more backup into the limbs. So instead, you have to direct everything out towards this secondary pathway over here. That's going to come out towards the armpit. And no, I am not showing the above part because this particular individual is undressed, and I think the internet will get mad at that. So practically, what does that look like? It looks like you are going to start at the area of highest swelling. So let's say that is like right at the hip bone here. You're going to, after you've done the work up at the top, opening the drain, if you haven't, check out that video already. You're going to start at the area highest of swelling, and then you're going to do your gentle pumping actions up along the side of the body towards the armpit. Okay, the armpit up in here is where we're going to get all of those fluids towards, because the armpit has not been overloaded by damage and surgery, and that's what's going to be able to concentrate and remove that excess swelling tissue. So again, you're going to start at the areas highest of swelling and do your gentle pumping action up the side of the body as best as you can. Then when you've kind of done that like low pelvis area, then you can move on to the leg. Now normally, again, the leg is going to come towards the center. We can't do that in this instance. So instead we have to come across this way. We've got to push the fluid gently towards the outside. When we do that, we're effectively bringing this fluid to that pathway that we just opened up, right? We've cleared a path, and now this fluid, once we move it that direction, is going to naturally begin to go up this way instead of wanting to come back towards the inside of that groin area where it wants to go, okay? So just nice and gentle, and you're only moving down the leg as quickly as the swelling is removing from the leg. So if you've worked this area and this area is feeling less swollen, you can move down one little chunk. You may only move down to that next chunk when this chunk has had a change happen. If this hasn't changed, then doing anything below it is actually just going to back things up over here. And that's not what we're looking for. We're looking to actually move all of this fluid out. So start at the area, the top of the swelling, and just incrementally move down as you're feeling more flexibility in the tissue, as you're seeing size change, as the person is noticing, hey, that feels different in my own body. And then you just all the way up towards the armpit as best as you can.